Draw This in Your Style round 2. Let's go. Hey guys, so this week we are doing another Draw This in Your Style, which I'm very excited about because the last Draw This in Your Style video did super well. I actually really wasn't expecting it to do that well at all, so it came as a really nice surprise to me. This time around, however, I am actually going to be doing the Draw This in Your Style challenge, but digitally. Now, hold your horses, I know that there is a traditional piece of artwork being done on the screen right now. This is because I really wanted to approach this video differently to the last one. With the last video, I actually just put a Draw This in Your Style tag on one of my old drawings, which was like ages back on my Instagram account. This time around, I actually wanted to do a piece specifically for Draw This in Your Style so people could actually draw their version of my piece of artwork. Also, making a new piece actually made the piece incredibly more accessible to people who want to get into doing my Draw This in Your Style challenge. For those of you who already follow my Instagram, you might already know that I posted this final image on there, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, and since then I've had like 10 entries. What? It's such a short space of time in between posting the final image and then the video making of this. It's just been insane, and the love and support for this picture has just been amazing, and I just want to thank you. Just like all my other pieces of artwork, I made it unnecessarily detailed, and the fact that some people would want to replicate this is just amazing to me because I put a stupidly insane amount of details into my work. But I suppose this is the Draw This in Your Style challenge, and the challenge being to translate somebody else's work into your own style. As I said before, there were many entries that I received before editing this video, and I'm going to show them off after this speed paint. They are all incredibly amazing, and I'm so sorry if I don't sound so enthusiastic. It's because I kinda am a bit sick. I'm coming off the back end of a cold. It's the time of year where colds run amok. So originally this video was going to be entirely traditional artwork. However, because I got sick, I just really wasn't in the mood to do traditional artwork, and this caused a little bit of a weird rift in this video because the first piece that you're seeing right now being done is traditional, yet after I showcase all the pieces that I got from other people, I'm going to transition into digital pieces of artwork. So now I finally get to explain what this piece actually is about, what it was inspired by, and everything in between. So first of all, this picture is of my character Typhy. She is the crown princess of the kingdom of Henlin. Typhy is very much a quiet and reflecting kind of character. She cares for nature and she loves her family to the ends of the earth and back. Now, the background is kind of inspired by Kingdom Hearts with the stained glass. I'm gonna be completely honest, I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I never grew up with the Kingdom Hearts games at all. My family literally just stuck with Spyro and what they knew and didn't really branch out into those kind of games. In the last following years, however, I have actually just been looking up videos about the lore, and oh my god, people have said to me that my OC universe is about as deep as Kingdom Hearts lore, and I can see why they would say that. However, when I look at my OC universe, I don't actually see the stories as being as complicated. Yes, they're all intertwined, but they're actually logically intertwined. Oh, and look, a tangent. We've got onto one. Okay, let's get back to where I was getting with this point. I was inspired by the stained glass, so the glass in this picture, it has a picture of her brother Abereron. As I said before, she cares about her family. Her brother in particular, she is very close with. And the decal in the top circle is actually a reference to another kingdom in my OC universe, Hallie. I always liked the idea of the Kingdom Hearts stained glass kind of telling a story through the characters and all the little things in their stained glass window, which I thought was really, really cool. So I thought I'd do that. Now we get on to the Shoutouts Slideshow. I'm really, really excited about this because there was so many entries to this. I was just not expecting it. The amount of detail people have actually included and replicated from my style is just so good. If I had to pick one that stood out to me the most in terms of the amount of detail that was captured, it's definitely got to be from Asmahara, because she actually looked up Abereron's colours when they weren't even in the original. That is some huge dedication right there. If you would actually like to join in on this Draw This in Your Style challenge I have going on my Instagram right now, I will have the instructions on the screen right now. I will also have them down below in the description if you want to refer back to them later, without going through half the video just to try and find them. This Draw This in Your Style challenge of mine is open to all skill levels. You can make it as simple or as complicated as you like. In the future, I would also like to do a video where I draw your guys' artwork, so if you have a Draw This in Your Style challenge open, and I really would like to draw some of my subscribers Draw This in Your Style challenges. So now we're on to the main event of the video, and I'm so sorry it took this long to get here, but the previous stuff just needed to be explained, and I also wanted to give shout outs to the people who had done my Draw This in Your Style challenge. With that behind us, the first artist that I did a Draw This in Your Style challenge for was Lolo Nono. I probably said that completely wrong. I'm sorry if I completely butchered that username. Let's be 100% honest, I definitely did butcher that username. As you can see by the picture, there was a concept of a moon and a sun character, a very yin-yang kind of thing going on, opposites and contrasting colours. I thought that this would be a really cool thing to do. It also sort of reminded me of a piece of development work I did for one of my first year university modules. If I can find it, I'll actually put it in the video right now so you can actually see what I mean. I just found it incredibly weird that it reminded me of that one random insignificant little assignment in a Photoshop workshop. Another reason why I picked this is because there was opportunity for sparkles, and any opportunity for sparkles, I will take it. I really loved the lighting in this, and extreme lighting is definitely something I love to do, especially in my digital work. I do it in my traditional work from time to time, but the digital work is where the extreme lighting comes in. I love it. So, in terms of this piece, I don't know if you actually caught on to the fact that I was having trouble trying to put a composition to this, because it was hard. As I said before, I kind of thought of a yin and a yang kind of thing with this piece, and I just really wanted to do something like that. The only thing is though, I was kind of scared because symmetrical pieces aren't my strong suit. Fun fact though, I almost didn't do this picture, and the reason for it is because I was having so much trouble with the composition. I just did not know what composition I wanted. I didn't want a generic yin and yang sort of composition, but at the same time, I didn't want to stray too far away from that idea. But yes, I actually had a backup piece that I could do, and I didn't end up doing it because I went back to the drawing board, or my tablet in this case, and just sketched up some ideas. I'm not entirely sure why, but this piece was actually giving me so much grief with the colours. I just spent so much time trying to get them right and nothing was going right. Layer modes weren't working. I had colour swatched so many different shades of blue that my colour history was just full of them. You'll be able to see it on the screen because Clip Studio Paint has the colour history feature to the left underneath my colour wheel. Something that I found while doing this piece is the more I tried to make it symmetrical, more often than not, I would fail at doing that. I just had two separate feelings from each of the characters. Now, obviously, they definitely look like sisters, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that there's slightly different personalities in them. I don't know whether it's just me because I own a lot of characters and I can kind of tell minute differences between characters that are very similar. But after looking at this artist's personal hashtag for this challenge, it is very clear to me that a lot of people also had the same mindset. These two characters, even though they're two sides of the same coin, they are quite different from each other, which is really cool. Perfect timing, I am now adding sparkles to my piece in the speed paint, from what I can see. As I said before, any opportunity to add sparkles, I will do it. In the end, I'm super happy with how this came out. At first I wasn't so sure, but now I'm really glad that I did it, because it definitely challenged me in ways that I wasn't expecting it to be challenged. And of course, last but not least, the one you've probably all been waiting for because it's in the thumbnail, Siren. Now, Siren's piece, I'm gonna be honest, was something I was originally not going to do. Because kind of like with Destiny Blue's piece from the last video, is that so many people had done their renditions of this character that I just couldn't think of any way to make it different, to make it almost like mine. This was until I had a couple of sources of inspiration. So the first source of inspiration was my friend and practically internet little sister at this point, Jenna Drawing. She had did her own version of Siren's Draw This In Your Style. She actually has a speed paint on her channel about this piece that she did, and if you would like to see it, I will link it down below in the description. I would really recommend you check it out. It's really awesome. The second bit of inspiration was actually from my friend Sammy. She was talking to me about my iconic style with these crystals and the colours and stuff like that. And it actually made me think of an old piece that I did mid last year that was actually done for a collaboration with Scribblefix, and it was called the Crystal Caverns. This piece actually has quite the similar colour scheme that's going on in Siren's piece, so all of these factors added together and really sparked some inspiration so I could actually make Siren's piece almost my own. With a bit of hindsight, I actually decided to take away the more pink tone and actually make it more orange. I'm pretty sure I did that more subconsciously than I did intentionally. Because I wasn't originally going to do Siren's piece, I really didn't expect to spend that long on it, and I just thought it was going to be a replica of the original piece, but instead I kind of made it into my own thing. While doing the digital painting and all the crystals on it, I 100,000% got lost and caught up in all the little details. I just found this piece incredibly fun to do. It was just amazing, and the final result, I'm so happy with it. The glowing amber crystals it's so pretty. And for those of you who don't know, the story behind the original Crystal Caverns piece was actually based on a story from my OC universe, Marriner. There is a crystal kingdom by the name of Verona, and it has these crystal caverns. I'm not going to say too much about it in this video. If you want to find out more so about the Crystal Caverns piece, I will actually leave a link down below in the description and in an iCard where you can actually watch the video where I painted it, because that piece is actually a watercolour traditional piece. So with there being just only a minute left in the commentary left to go, I just want to say thank you to the people who watched the previous video. It really took me off guard. There was a lot of support for it, and I'd love to do more Draw This In Your Style videos. I just want to know from you guys whether I should do it traditionally or digitally, because I love doing both types of artwork, and a lot of the times I have a hard time deciding what I want to do. I can never make up my mind, so some input would actually be really helpful. And with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, please put a like on it, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications for updates about every time I upload and live stream. And if you do my Draw This in Your Style challenge picture, please be sure to tag me on Instagram at Snowy Marriner with the hashtag DrawThisZoe. You can also use the same hashtag if you want to send in pictures for me to draw for possible future videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!